Welcome back. Well, Veterans Day weekend is the best time to highlight a vet and the hard work that our Call for Action unit put in to make sure he got what he deserved. The Fox 5 I-Team's Dana Fowle is here to fill us in. And Dana, I love this story. We were talking about it earlier in the morning, and it's really just a beautiful story.
It's chock full of goodness.
Yes,
this thing is. Johnny Ferguson, he served during the Vietnam War era. Even with dementia now, he remembers some things. He remembers the ship that got him there. He remembers arriving in Vietnam. He also remembers serving in Korea. But the U.S. military didn't remember any of it, none of it. And so for decades, this American veteran wasn't able to access his benefits. Well, that is until Call for Action got involved in one of its longest running cases.
He's a Speedy Gonzalez sometimes.
73-year-old Johnny Ferguson's wife is a hand holder and a helper. But lately, that's not enough. They need his veterans' benefits. In the Army in '65, basic training Fort Knox, he remembered a lot of things about what he did, but they didn't. Birdie, his wife, says in 2010, after failing health, they decided to tap into this Vietnam-era vet's VA benefits.
You go to the VA in St. Louis and just, request his DD 214. So that's what we did. And they got back with us and said that they couldn't find anything on him.
The DD Form 214, it's a big deal. It represents a vet's complete and verified service record. Without it, well, you didn't serve, even when you did.
So this is what we do.
They found out that Johnny Ferguson's military personnel file was gone, along with as many as 18 million others. A devastating fire back in 1973, just a few years after he was honorably discharged, swept through the National Personal Records Center in St. Louis. They tried to piece together a history.
Did he purchase a house? Did he utilize any of his benefits? Well, no.
He had nothing but a photograph and uniform to prove that he once was a soldier. He had memories, but with dementia, they were fading. Years passed.
What really put fire under me was one day I was watching TV and Susan Call for Action came on.
Susan Bowie, the director of Fox 5 Atlanta's Call for Action unit, and her volunteer team. Well, they tackle problems our viewers are having trouble resolving. She remembers the phone call.
She inspired me. She had done so much background work.
Birdie handed the baton to Susan, who made a road trip with this photograph of an American veteran.
I had a picture of him in uniform, took it to St. Louis to the VA there, and we talked with them.
You took it there?
I took it to St. Louis when I was there for a conference.
Still nothing, but they kept at it.
You've been working on this case for 3 years?
3 years.
She just kept me motivated and kept saying, it's there, we'll find it, we're going to find something, and that kept me going.
With each passing year, they were armed with more information. Finally, this super duo took their puzzle pieces to Congressman David Scott.
I bet it wasn't 7 days that the DD 214, the honorable discharge, came in the mail.
This veteran, well, he now has his history back. Birdie may get to retire to be with her husband, and all three of them have a friendship going forward.
Oh, I love Susan. I love her. I'm telling you.
And congratulations to Mr. Ferguson for getting what he's owed, and to Call for Action for working tirelessly for this American veteran.
So great to hear.
It
3 years that they were working hard for this.
Yes.
And giving him actually what he deserves right now. So case closed?
No, not yet. I know. Crazy. Mr. Ferguson says he didn't get his last military paycheck. So they're going to track that down too. So we'll keep you posted. So they're not done yet. And as we know, they will not let go of this until they're done.
And neither will we.
That's right.
Dana, thank you.